Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It's Ornell Dice Grinders. It's another special live tonight. Hosting Kevin Turtle Midnight Craps for his qualifier round for the International Shooter of the Year. How you doing there, Kevin?
Arnell. Hi, Arnell. Hi, everybody. If you're out there watching.
Yep, looks like you got a couple people that jumped on. There's Victor says hi, and Gary G-Dub says, "Let's go, Turtle."
All right.
All right, so we'll just go pretty quick over the rules. We all know it's a qualifier round. You get 3 rounds till you 7 out, and the 7 counts for the total roll. And if there's a tie between your highest roll, they'll take the average of all 3 of the rolls for each person. All right, some more people showed up here.
Good.
Looks like you got Lucas. Says, "Let me
All right.
nice
Hey, Lucas.
turtle." Low Roller Craps. You got Ron, California Craps
Ron.
Club. He says, kick some butt.
Thanks, Ron.
You got Sarge in the house.
Hey, there's a man. Hey, Sarge.
You got Lou.
Hey,
Good
Lou.
luck.
Thanks,
And,
Lou.
we got the leader that you got to beat. He's the man to beat right now. It's Chiro Midmo Yo.
That's right. Hey, Chiro. Wish me luck, man. Wish me luck.
He says good luck. And we got Blue Jay Way. Welcome, guys.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Sounds like someone from my hometown.
Maybe.
Well, Blue Jay Way. That's right where I am.
All right, and then basically for the shooter, we already talked about moving the dice into a spot that everybody can see pretty clear, and no touching the dice with your hands.
Yep.
Is pretty much the rule. And me, I'm gonna stay pretty quiet while you're shooting, so
Okay.
just to let you do your thing, Like I said, I'm just here to enter the rolls for you.
Sounds good, Arnell.
All right. Quickly, if there's any disputes, I know there was a dispute in Same Bet when he hosted Rob. I believe there was a dispute on the rolls, but they figured that out. So if there's any on here, we'll bring it up to the judges, and then they'll decide what the outcome's going to be.
Sounds good.
All right. And so I think it's closed now for it to actually enter the tournament. But if you haven't already and you're interested in watching the people that are actually rolling for the qualifier and then the next rounds, subscribe to any of these guys' channel and make sure you got the notification on, because they're all hosting at different times, and if you're interested in watching them, make sure to join their channels. We got George from CY, Brian, Hawaiian Crap Shooter, Dave Same Bet, Jeff, Mid-Atlantic Craps, we got Ted Berry, Midnight Train 66, Troy, 0.7 out, myself, John Pro Craps, and Alfredo, Texas Crap Shooters. And I believe Alfredo is actually doing his qualifier at the same time now, so I'll be sure to check that out in a little bit. And then the judges are George from CY, Eddie, Birddog 301, and David, Same Bet. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put your table out there. So you're
Sounds
solo.
good. Yep.
And go ahead and just throw the dice out there once. I'll have you do a set, or create a set. Let's see. All right, if you can do a 3-1-1-5. Yep, looks good. All right. The
Ready
dice
to
are in
go?
your hands. Yep,
Okay, thanks.
we are
Thanks, Arnell.
good to go.
That's a 3 and a 1 for a 4. Point is 4.
All right, we got that. Nice.
Three, 2. I'll move the 2 in. Got a 5.
All right,
Got it?
see that? Yep.
That's a 9, 6 and a 3.
All right, confirmed.
That's a 9, a 6 and a 3.
All right, nice.
Three and a 5, 8.
All right.
Six, 4, 10.
Good number.
Got it?
Yep.
Six, 4, 10.
Nice.
Three and a 6 for a 9.
Good hit.
Four, one, five.
Nice.
Hard four.
Ooh, there would be a frontline winner. Good job. Feel free to take a breather.
Good time for that. 5 and a 2.
All right, that's a come out roll. And as they say, guarantees you at least 2 extra rolls.
Dice out. 5, 4, 9.
All right, 9 would be the point.
Got it?
Yep.
Hard 8. 4, 4.
All right, nice one.
Ace caught a deuce. 3.
All right.
Midnight.
All the dots in all the spots.
325.
Good number.
Thanks, Sam. Six, 4 and a 2.
All right, nice.
Midnight. Good?
Yep, confirmed. Thank you.
Whoop. Okay, 5 and a 2. I'm all through on that one.
All right, good roll. That would be, looks like 19. Nice.
How many?
19 for your first roll, so
Okay.
feel free to take a break.
Yeah, I'll just grab a quick drink.
All right. We'll acknowledge some more people that showed up for you. S.J. Young is in the house. Welcome.
Nice.
We got North Florida Dice. Welcome.
Right?
Stuart Johnson, who was actually making a comment about all the matches, that everyone should start the title with International Crap Shooters. Yeah, this is the first go around, so
I'm just
that
kind
might
of
definitely be something to add for sure to make it easier. That and have like a schedule that everybody could see somewhere would be nice too. So I'm sure after this go around, all the kinks will get worked out for the next one, and hopefully make it easier for everybody.
Yeah, hey, I'm just kind of browsing through some of the comments, so thanks for all the kind words, everyone. Great to have you here and supporting me. I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna get going now on roll number 2. Okay.
Yep. Whenever you're ready. Sounds good. Good luck to you.
Okay, dice are out. Hard 6. 6 will be the point.
Yep, 6 is the point. Nice.
Hard 8.
Wow.
A hard 6 followed by a hard 8. Not bad.
Yeah, not too shabby. Any pair, we don't care.
Three, 2, 5.
All right, perfect.
That was a short one. That's a 4 and a 3.
All right. Still got one more rolling.
Yep, I'll keep going.
All right.
Dice up. Point is 8, 6 and a 2.
All right, it's the point.
Four and 1 for a 5.
All right, confirmed.
Well, there we go. That's another short one or now. A 5 and a 2.
All right. Not too shabby. I think your first roll will keep you in there.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Good rolling, good rolling. So I noticed your table looks different. Didn't it used to have lights?
Oh yeah, I moved it. I moved it to another part of the basement, and I just haven't got around to putting the lights up.
Nice. So I know we haven't chatted for a while. I've actually played with you, so I know you can roll. I remember meeting out in Vegas, shooting out in
Yeah,
Ellis
for sure.
Island and a bunch of other casinos. We made our rounds. And I still remember Gold Coast, where they
Yeah.
had the repeaters. You remember that? Where it was me, you, Ting, and then the one girl that was to my right. And it was funny because
I
we were like doing pretty bad, I think starting out. And then I watched us all have like monster rolls, you know, and we just left all these other casinos that had the ATS. And the girl, me, you, and Ting, I've watched all of us at Gold Coast. We would have hit the ATS if they were there. And I remember telling my wife, like, oh my gosh, if they had the ATS, we all would have walked out of there with megabucks. And
Yeah, we had some good rolls, and then I remember the trip that we made to Jerry's Nugget. That was a fun one as well with those dealers there.
yeah, uh, those dealers definitely were different than the day before, because I went the day before and they were actually really good. I'm not sure what happened. We got the bad dealers. But
Yeah,
it was still someplace off the beaten path,
you
hitting up
know,
casinos that aren't on this, just the strip, because those are all, they're always going to be there. But it's nice to hit up like local casinos and things like that.
you know what, the best part is the company that you're with anyways are now when you're playing this game. If you've got a good group with you and everyone is having fun, then it's all good.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so
So,
the table itself, I moved it around. I built it right at the start of COVID.
okay,
I live in a fairly old house in Toronto. It's almost 100 years old, but the basement is all been underpinned. So it's a tall basement, but the to get down here is kind of tough as far as the stairs are concerned.
oh,
So I
okay,
decided to kind of bring the material in and kind of put it together in the basement. It's really nothing fancy. I I would love to, and I hopefully eventually will get myself like a traditional good table. The kind of the unfortunate thing is, in the United States, you guys have a lot of, I guess, casinos potentially at your disposal for
yeah,
picking up
yeah.
tables and things like that. Well, that's not so much the case where I live in Toronto. There's limited casinos, and there's no traditional traps in Toronto anymore. There's just roll to win, and even that is being taken out of a lot of the casinos that I've played at. I think if I wanted to get to a traditional table, I'd have to drive to Windsor and go to Caesars in Windsor. But
Okay.
that's a 4 hour drive from where I live.
Yeah, I know Vince is actually in the crowd, uh, and
Oh,
he's
hey, Vince.
mentioned
Yeah,
that they've been
I've
taking those out.
I've met up with Vince at the Pickering Casino with Vince and his wife Sue.
Oh,
We
awesome.
played at the Pickering Casino on their roll to win tables. At one point, they had two there, and then they removed both of those, and they went straight to stadium craps, and then
Oh, man.
obviously Niagara is pretty close. The casinos in Niagara used to have traditional tables. I was there just prior to Christmas, and they had removed the traditional tables. I was kind of hoping to meet up with Evelyn, Yo Girl, and she could
Oh,
just
so
come talk.
yeah, that's like her home casino, so they don't even have craps tables there?
Well, she plays out of Buffalo, so she'd play out of Seneca and those casinos there. But I always wanted her to come up and we could roll together and play
Oh,
together.
okay, on the other side. Yeah.
On the Canadian side of the border, yeah, but they got rid of all the traditional tables there and they just went straight to roll to win. So I'm not a big fan of the roll to win. I'll play it because I like playing the game, but
Sure.
nothing beats playing on a traditional table. So I'd love to be able to get my hands on a traditional table, but logistics for transportation, I'd have to figure that out to get it up here. And then I definitely I have to have it in multiple pieces in order to get it down in the
Oh
basement.
yeah, if you like find I mean, because there's a lot. Some people are getting rid of like casino tables and stuff like that. If you ended up getting one of those, you'd have to chop it in half. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, and I'm prepared to do just about anything. Anything's possible, but I play with what I've got at this point, and then try to get to a real casino as much as possible right now.
Yeah. Well, definitely come down. You ever make it out to Illinois or northern Indiana? Let me know.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
I certainly would make the drive to Indiana, Illinois. I lived in Illinois for a number of years, so I like that part of the Midwest, and I'd go there to meet up. I pretty much go anywhere to meet up with folks. You know, I go to
Oh,
Vegas.
sure.
I go to Vegas quite a bit. I'm actually going to Vegas on March 15th, just next month. I'm going there for work, a Wednesday through a Friday to work, but I'm free on the weekend. So if there's anybody in the crowd, or if there's anyone out there that's going to be in Vegas on the weekend of the Saturday and the Sunday, the 17th or the 18th, and want to meet up and hook up with me and play, that's where I'll be. I'm going to be staying at Caesars.
Nice. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people out there, so I don't think
Yeah.
it's a problem to find people. I think even, I don't know if that's when Big AZ is out there. I know he was supposed to have like some meetup. You may
Yeah,
want
I'm not
find
sure.
out.
I'll reach out to Lauren and see if he's going to be out there. And I think I think Eddie said that he was planning. Bird Dog was planning a trip around that time, but I think it's after I leave on the Monday. So
Yeah. It's
I
usually
actually
tough, yeah, to schedule like, when you want to do meetups and things like that.
yeah.
But there's usually always somebody.
I did have an opportunity to play some traditional crops last week. I was in Dominican, and I was there for work, and
Oh,
so
okay.
I took some colleagues to the Hard Rock Casino, and they have a table there. It's a nice table. I played there a couple times before. So I had
What was their minimums?
$15 minimum. No bonus
Bonus
bet.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, like no fire bet, no ATS, but nice table. I was there with colleagues and I wasn't really playing overly aggressive. I spent most of my time, teaching these guys a lot of the game, which is fun.
Sure.
I like to do, get their interest in the game. And I played for almost 2 hours and it cost me $10. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a win.
Oh yeah. Just to be on the table and be down $10. That's
No,
for a
I'm
couple
sure.
hours.
I'm
That's a good
sure.
plan.
I'm sure anyone listening in who loves to play the game would agree. If you can play craps for almost 2 hours and walk away from the table where it only costs you $10 for cheap, that's cheap entertainment, a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, definite. Nice. All right. Yeah, so you're one of the few that are actually international playing in the tournament.
Yeah, well, I think my friend Byron from Vancouver Island.
Yep, I saw
that,
his name on there. He'll be,
I think he's on there, and obviously, if we want to look at international, then we've got our
you got Eddie and George.
we've got our
Yeah.
we have our supreme commander George from Cyprus, obviously our international player, and I think Patty's playing as well from he's living in England now, but I think Patty's playing as well. I was actually I had the room booked. I was planning to go with Mark and Sarge and Patty and Gary G-Dub
Oh,
to
yeah, the Bahamas when they went.
Atlantis, Bahamas a couple weeks ago when they went. I kind of had the room reserved, and I was just looking in to get a flight. I had Air Canada owed me some free flights, so I was going to try to take advantage of that. But
Oh,
those,
that would have been nice.
but it kind of fell through at the last minute. I guess they oversold the flight, so they weren't going to offer it up a free seat to someone like me. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to go, and that's too bad. I would have loved to got together with those guys, but I'll see them all. I'll see them all again. I'll see them all this year, hopefully. Who knows?
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, definitely. I still got to meet up with Sarge. He seems like he'd be fun to play with.
I would love to meet up with Sarge. I played last year with Larry, and I played with G-Dub, and played with Mark, and I've played with Eddie Bird Dog and Sam, and these are all great guys, and of course Ting and the folks, Will Smith and everyone who's local in Vegas, and it's always
Yeah.
great to play with these guys when you can.
Oh yeah. Definitely fun.
I, I don't mind traveling. I'll keep an eye on when everyone's getting together, and I'll certainly hop in the car or hop on an airplane to meet up with folks if I can.
There you go. What's
All
usually
right.
stopping me is the bankroll. So I gotta
Yeah,
work on the
hey, you know
bankroll,
what,
but
Sarge, I would have loved to have come, and the only thing that was stopping me was Air Canada not giving me the fare that I wanted, and I knew that I had some travel coming up. I'm headed to Mexico next week. I'm not going to play craps, but I'm going to Mexico next week, and then with
nice.
me
Go
going,
to the warm weather.
yeah, kind of an annual trip that my wife and I go to in Cancun, and we're kind of looking forward to that. So. I had a lot of Q1 expenses, Sarge, so I was hoping to get there on the cheap, but it didn't happen. But hang tight, bro. We'll get together soon for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely gotta make that happen. Yeah.
Want to see you again too, Arnell. I really enjoyed playing with you when we got together at one of the last meetups in Vegas.
Oh yeah, I definitely like it too. It's a lot. It was tough that first day. I should have never played the first day, but
And of course, there's
I
Lucas.
broke my rule of actually playing the first night. When usually I like to just relax and scope out, the different casinos to kind of get a lay of the land of where I want to play at. And
Yeah,
I broke that rule because, at that time when we met up, John had that private table and everybody was there, so I'm like, man, I gotta play.
yeah, for
But
sure.
it was
And,
all
and
good.
I see Lucas there in the chat. Yeah, it was awesome to play with Lucas as well. He was all part of the group, and he says he's done with us or now, but I think that we could persuade him to play with us again if we asked, if we showed up.
Yeah. Looks like Sam said he's gonna be in Vegas around March 19. I don't know if
Oh,
that's around the time you said, or you're gonna be gone.
yeah, I'm going on the 15th, so that's the Wednesday. So I will be there the Saturday and the Sunday, which is the 18th and 19th, Sam.
Nice. Wow, Danny
Yes.
Joe, Charlie was in the house. How's it going? DGE.
Oh, awesome.
Looks like he's stuck in just to check you out.
Well, watch the first roll.
Watch the replay of first roll. All the other ones you don't need to. Yeah, that was definitely a good roll, so I'm sure it's gonna make it, past the qualifier for you.
Yeah, for sure. I hope so. Hey, you know what? It's all good fun. It I didn't have necessarily high expectations, and it kind of is what it is, and you do your best and try to be consistent, and that's all you can ask for as far as this game is concerned. Being smart on how you play the game, not just roll the dice, but how you bet and
Yeah,
how you try to
all
get your
about the
money.
betting.
There's a lot to the game, and I think that's all why we all love it so much.
Lucas said he was done, huh? Yeah, he would roll with us. Unfortunately, you guys were at the other side of the table when we met up the first time, and I was
Yeah.
at the end, so I couldn't actually chat with you guys at the time.
So
It
hey,
wasn't.
so I'm reading the chat here now. So Sam says he's getting in Sunday evening. So yeah, hey, you know what? I'll reach out to you, Sam, and not sure what time you get in, but I don't leave until the Monday. So maybe if
There
it's
you go.
possible, we could figure something out.
Yeah, I know both of you guys can shoot, so just play smart and you'll bring home that money.
You got it, Arnell.
Yeah.
You got any travel plans coming up, Arnell? Any casino visits?
My next one is actually a cruise. I don't know which one. I know it's a Mediterranean cruise. Uh, the first one my wife booked was actually going to stop in Cyprus, and you know, I asked George, you know, how far he was from wherever uh, wherever this boat was going to dock in Cyprus, and he said he was only like an hour away. But then I was looking at the pictures of the boat and stuff like that, and I didn't see any pictures of a craps table. And I was like, I cannot be on a boat without a craps table.
Yeah, I thought they all had
Even though they told me it did, because it was a Norwegian, and
Yeah.
they told me all their boats had craps tables except for the one going to like Hawaii. And actually, the one that was going to Cyprus used to be a boat that they used, you know, going to Hawaii. And then I think that might be why all the pictures and stuff. I mean, it probably had a craps table because I mean they told me, but I was like, if I can't guarantee it, I'm not. I'm not gonna be stuck on a boat without you know, having being able to play craps. So we decided
Yeah.
to take a different one that's still out that way. So that should be fun. I think that's actually when I go is like the end of or beginning first week of May or something like that. So
Well, that'll be good. And then, you know, maybe we can arrange to, if we get that hookup going in August or so in Illinois or Indiana, then maybe we have a chance to kind of get together then. That'd be fun.
yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted. Like I said, Evelyn, she's doing all that because she's doing the meetup. She's a casino host now, doing the meetups. I think for some of the guys out in Macy. I would love to go to that one too because I hear they're going to get a private table, which would be nice. Unfortunately, I can't go, but you know, hopefully, good luck to them. I know that's coming up soon. I think it might even be like this week or that they're all going.
You know, it's funny. I think, you know, you mentioned private table, and it's we've been fortunate enough to play a number of times where we've had the luxury of a private table and surrounded with, you know, friends and people that play the game as much as we do, and you kind of spoil yourself when you go to a table and it's not reserved. I'm like, oh, geez, you know, and I
Yeah,
want the opportunity to play at a table that's kind of just been reserved, but doesn't happen often enough. So when it does, you like to take advantage of it.
right. Well, as long as they put you on a decent table, that Ellis one, it was super bouncy.
Or at the Ellis Island.
Yeah, that first one.
Yeah, but they had the great dealers.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely fun. I mean, I still enjoyed it. You know, I still had some decent rolls. I know I actually recorded, I think, a little bit of it on my channel where you shot. John had a good roll right after. I didn't get all of John's roll, but he was definitely, you know, I think I only got half of his roll recorded. But then it was like all four of us, you know, like back to back had like really good rolls. So that helped
Yeah,
out.
I think that time I had either the tall one section of the ATS on that roll.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Drunk Guy Explains. I'm pretty sure he's on there. I wonder if his yeah, I mean, he should be. I got everybody I support on that channel list, so you definitely should be on there. I can double check right now.
Yeah, you know what? In response to the comment about Paris, that is a great place to play. Had a lot of fun last year with G-Dub and also with Mark. That's where Mark hit the ATS when we were playing at Paris. I like that casino
Nice.
a lot.
Yeah, I definitely like, yeah, Charlie, you're definitely on that list. I just looked. But, yeah, I definitely like playing the tables that have the bonus stuff.
Yeah, you do. You do.
I mean, if it's got repeaters, fire, whatever, I mean, that's what I like because that's my goal. That
Yeah,
gives me a goal. you know, to
Yeah.
hit one of those or all of them, you know.
Yeah, no, those are a lot of fun if you can throw a couple bucks on those things. It makes the game that much
Oh
more
yeah, I mean,
interesting.
especially repeaters, just to throw a buck on each of the numbers, that's $10, and you start hitting repeaters like at Gold Coast.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God, yeah,
get
Gold Coast, we were killing it there.
yeah, we were hammering the repeaters, so definitely like those. I wish they had repeaters out here by me, man, because
Yeah,
I would bet a lot more than $1 on each of those. You know, at least on myself when I'm shooting. But,
no, for sure.
definitely. I mean, I still like the regular tables that don't have the bonus. You know, because you do get the dice a lot faster, so it's just a little more interesting with the bonus stuff, even though it slows the game down when people have us come out 7 and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, kind of, it is what it is. You show up the table if they have it. That's an extra bonus if they do. If they don't, it's never stopped me from throwing down my money on that. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, when I first learned, they didn't have, a lot of tables didn't have any of the bonus stuff, and then all of a sudden they came out with it, and then it just, kind of grows on you if you have it at your casinos and stuff like that.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
I mean, you just get used to it, of it being slow when somebody, sevens out and stuff like that, but
I'm surprised that with the roll to win tables, they have
yeah.
that. I think it's called a sharpshooter bet that you can bet at the beginning of.
I think
of
some
a-
of them are,
But
sharpshooter or hot roll
you
or something like that.
um, but you would think it would be pretty simple to put like an ATS or a fire bet on there as well, because it's a computer program that is kind of
Oh,
driving.
I'm sure if they wanted to, they can add it.
Yeah.
So when you said your home casino changed to stadium craps, is it the one where it's like a bubble craps machine with the dice, or is it somebody rolling on a table?
Oh, if it was that, like they have at Planet Hollywood, that would be great, because Mark and Gary and I and Sam, we had a blast, and Bird Dog, we had a blast at that
Sure.
at that Planet Hollywood when we were playing on it's kind of a 6-foot table, and everyone's on their own monitor making
Yeah.
and placing their bets, and then
What's the minimum on that?
I forget right now. I think it might have been $5 or $10 or now, something like that. Um,
Yeah, I
but
would
that
still
that
play
was a
it.
lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. No, the stadium craps that the casino has close to me, it's the same structure as far as the monitor where you're sitting, but then
Right.
it's the random roller. There's nobody rolling. It's a random roll dice.
Oh, okay. But is it actually like the dice that you see like in the little bubble? Or is it just all like electronic and
Yeah, it's dice. It's dice in the bubble that are kind of kicked up and down, and then
sure.
yeah, yeah. I do like those. They're kind of fun. Those individual bubble craps machines where you kind of control the pace at which the dice are rolled.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people post videos about those ones. And
Yeah,
they're
yeah, it's
making
pretty
so
cool.
much money off it, like wow.
Yeah,
None of my casinos have those, so
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean I would play it if they had it.
No, for sure. I mean, they're usually the minimums are usually very small, like maybe a $3 minimum is what you have to have on the layout at any time. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, that's
I-
definitely still affordable for a lot of people, for sure.
Yeah, and I think that's a good place to have people get accustomed to the game, right? By learning on something like that, where you're not rushed. You're not, the game can be intimidating if you're a first-time player and you roll up to the table. I think we all recognize that, right? But if you're at your own individual bubble caps machine, and you can control the pace of play, and you got nobody looking over your shoulder, criticizing the way you're playing or betting, then,
Sure.
it's good for people to learn. I like it. It's fun as well. Like if you got a little bit of time to burn and maybe the table's filled up, you just go ahead and play that. It's good.
Yeah.
Well, there's Rich. He says that Circus Circus has the ATS on the roll to win.
Yeah.
I think I saw that,
Nice.
Rich. I think that Big AZ Lauren made a comment about that in one of his YouTube videos that Circus Circus has the ATS on the roll to win.
Nice. So that would be the one to try.
If you want to go to Circus Circus, I guess you take your life in your hands, maybe.
Hey, I'll go to any casino. I'm used to going to bad neighborhoods.
They do have a pretty good steakhouse. I'll give them that.
Yeah, so much to do out in Vegas. So I mean, there's plenty.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Rich says Treasure Island even has a $3 minimum. Nice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And Churro said he's Treasure Island. Yep, won a lot there. Nice. All right. Well, I think we should probably wrap it up. I mean, it's always a pleasure, talking with you. Hopefully we get to play again. But yeah, it's always great to see you.
Yeah. Thanks, Arnell. You too, and we certainly will get a chance to play again. And I want to take this opportunity to kind of thank you and all the other judges and or hosts that are helping put this together. And
oh yeah, it's a great community. Everybody helping each other out. So.
And all the participants that are involved. Best of luck to all of them. It's thanking them for being part of it and playing as well. And a sincere thanks to our good friend George from CUI, and I'll just say "Esto" to George. Maybe he'll understand what I said, but a big thank you to George for putting.
You gotta translate.
What's that?
I said you gotta translate.
Oh well, he'll know. I grew up with a lot of Greek friends, so there's a couple words that I picked up, and hopefully my pronunciation was okay, and he'll understand what I said. He'll send me a note if I screwed up.
Nice.
But thanks again, Arnell. Great time. Thanks for everyone popping in to kind of watch along. Wish it had been longer. Had a good first run, but first roll was good. Hopefully, it's enough to get me by. Then, if it's not, hey, well, I didn't deserve to be there in the first place if I don't make it through. So.
No, I know you can roll. So even if say you didn't make the cutoff, I know you can roll.
All right, cheers, Arnell. Thanks so much.
All right, have a good one, everybody out in YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. I believe the next person I'm hosting is Larry, Magic Aces. That'll be Thursday night, 7 o'clock. So be sure to watch out for that, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks, Arnell. Good luck, Larry.